1 year ago, ISIL took Mosul. Government forces abandoned Iraq's second-largest city and with it a vast supply of US weapons and armoured vehicles. The jihadists seized around a third of Iraq last June. Coinciding with this dark anniversary, Amnesty International describes the plight of Iraqi civilians caught in a spiral of horrific crimes by ISIL and brutal revenge attacks by the now dominant government-backed militias. Although many fled, many who stayed celebrated the order the Salafist ISIL imposed, Sunni residents who had had enough of dysfunctional Shia-dominated Iraqi governance. Video of life in Mosul today is rare. Here we see what is said to be a spontaneous reaction to ISIL's conquest of the government stronghold of Ramadi a few weeks ago. Amnesty's report speaks of the ethnic and minority killings and retaliation, a vortex of sectarian violence committed by all sides, and the suffering of civilians. Yet the self-proclaimed Islamic State proved effective at far more than sophisticated propaganda, including beheadings and mass executions. Their military showed a capacity for rapid advance, using light vehicles, and adaptability with captured artillery, tanks and armor. Amnesty describes a deadly spiral, saying the heinous crimes of ISIL have been met by growing sectarian attacks by Shia militias who are taking revenge for ISIL crimes by targeting Sunnis. In Barwana, bound and blindfolded villagers were executed by Shia militia and government forces in January, Amnesty says, adding that these forces have killed scores of Sunni civilians across Iraq, in some cases forcibly displacing entire communities. Nouri al-Maliki, for 8 years Prime Minister until last September, was criticized as keeping wounds open between his government and the Sunni minority. Amnesty's Rivera says, looking back at the carnage and chaos, the picture that emerges is of an Iraq more fractured and bitterly divided than ever.